What's going down, everyone? So I thought I would do a YouTube live stream, seeing as YouTube really is probably my primary social media, primary source of reaching people above Instagram and Facebook. I've never really kind of taken to the other streams so much in terms of Instagram and Facebook. I've always kind of preferred YouTube because that's what I do. And there's been a lot of changes going on recently that I wanted to address. So, just adjust that a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'll just wait and see if a few people dial on. I don't know whether I'll get messages. I'm hoping you can hear me. I've got a little microphone adapter in that I thought might improve the sound quality, because I do want to set it up via my computer at some point, but for the purpose of today I just wanted to stream live on my phone. And there's a few things that I wanted to go over really, a few things that I wanted to cover, sort of given the fact that there's a lot of changes going on YouTube at the minute. So I don't know, shall I wait or shall I just crack straight on? I don't know. I think this is my first proper YouTube live streaming session anyway. So fingers crossed you can hear me. Just need to wait for someone to tap in and see if they can hear me okay. Let's see what these buttons do here. What's this one? Oh, okay. Mix it up. Change up the filter. Nice. And this one. Show live chat messages. Yep, we want that. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Cool. So let's talk about the YouTube changes to the YouTube partnership program. So if you've been following me on Instagram or following me on Facebook or anything like that, then you'll probably be aware that there are new changes to the YouTube partnership program, which means that you now need 4,000 hours worth of watch time within a 12-month period, and you need to have 1,000 subscribers, and you need to have what's the third rule? I can't remember what the third one is. But you need to meet these requirements so that basically you can monetize your channel. And I think that we've got one person watching who's dialed in. Whoever that is, can you just confirm whether you can hear my voice? Because I've got this microphone plugged in. I didn't know who it was. Hey Maurice, how's it going? Can you hear me okay? Just wanted to check and see if you could hear me with this microphone plugged in, or whether I should take the microphone out. Perfect, top man. So yeah, I was just going over the new YouTube rules and the new changes actually, and my thoughts around it, because there's been a load of negativity out there. There's a load of people that are uncertain about the future of YouTube for small YouTube creators, and I'm one of the people that falls into a marginal threshold, that I'm nearly there where I need to be, and I have till the 20th of February to address that. But if I don't actually book my ideas up soon, I think I need about 40 more subscribers, then I won't be able to monetize my channel. So what are my thoughts on this really? There's a few things. The first thing is, like, a lot of people are saying, and the YouTube blog that they posted was saying that 99% of channels earned less than, say, $2 a month, or earned less than, a minimal amount that's not important. And I have a few gripes with that, because when I first started my channel, and I've only had one YouTube paycheck, I'm due another one next month, but I've only had one YouTube paycheck, and even though it's small, it's the sense of satisfaction that you get from creating a revenue stream from doing something that is inherently your time, effort and money to go into it. And I do feel aggrieved for a lot of YouTubers that aren't at that stage but do put a lot of time and effort in to actually make content, make good content, put it out there, and content that I enjoy watching, that I know a lot of people in the community that we all support each other do enjoy watching, because there is a lot of people out there that this is really targeted at, and a lot of people that it's supposed to stop taking advantage of the way YouTube works in terms of making the money. But then there's also a lot of people out there that don't do that, do upload, and it's nice to just have that little reward. I don't think the material amount of money, i.e. the fact that it's a few dollars here and there, is necessarily relevant in this. It's the fact that YouTube had something that was recognising people's efforts and energy that they were putting into making videos and rewarding those people. And even as little as it was, it motivated me. I'd still continue to make videos despite non-monetization. I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans for 2018 anyway, and you'll see why I would continue to do that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that they will be subject to review. So if you wanted to, you can get your channel reviewed once you meet those thresholds. Now, I know for a lot of people, they might not reach those thresholds for a certain, quite a long period of time. And my concern, you see, before getting approved, before they set the shut the gate, if you like, on the 20th of February, is that you can then get your channel reviewed, but what happens and what are they going to be reviewing? Like, I know, for example, that I had my associated website set to be linked up with my YouTube channel. But what actually happened is I sent that to Google to get reviewed, and they said that some of the content on my website wasn't appropriate and wasn't suitable for association with their YouTube channel. And that's my concern, that if you don't make it, yeah, that's great, Maurice, and I want everyone else to sort of, continue to do that, absolutely. But yeah, my concern was that if you don't reach that stage, and then they review your channel and they might say, well, you can't put that video up, or this is clickbait, or this isn't right, then people that had legitimate channels but were just trying to maximise the viewing time by putting maybe a catchy thumbnail or something like that won't then necessarily be able to monetize the videos. So overall, I'm disappointed with the changes. I'm hoping it's not going to impact me too much in the long run. But I'm just going to keep grafting away. I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I hope everyone else does. But I do have a feeling that a few people will drop off with it. That's my gut feeling. But, if they do, they do. I do YouTube to spread my message because I've got an online coaching business as well. I do it to spread my knowledge to help people get fitter and all that kind of stuff. So for me, that's that's something that I'll continue to do. So if you're watching this, obviously post live stream, just let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll see collectively what people's kind of opinions are. Luke Sharon did a quite a well articulated video on his thoughts and stuff around it. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Looking at going forward now, I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans for the channel for the next 12 months. So I started my channel in, I think it was August or July 2016. So I've been going for like 18 months now. And yeah, anyone that knows and anyone that does YouTube knows that that's a sort of massive learning curve. But over that time, my channel's grown, and in recent months, I've had a couple of videos that have done particularly well, and as a result of that, I picked up quite a few subscribers. So the reason I wanted to do this live stream was to say, hello, introduce myself to all the subscribers, and just do a live stream because it's kind of cool anyway. And so I wanted to talk about what I'm doing now. So I'm 11 weeks out from another photo shoot. If you look back into some of my videos from last summer, you'll see that I was doing a photo shoot. I did one in Bolton at a local gym, and I did like a cut that was 11 weeks long. Well, this time I'm doing a 15-week cut, but I was at a higher weight when I started the cut at that point. So I'm actually going to reduce my weight down, try and get down to about 72 kilos what's that, like 150, 460 pounds. I'm about 80 kilos now. And so that's the plan for the next 11 weeks. So for the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've been gradually progressing and losing probably about £2 a week. So that's going well, keeping track of my diet, keeping track of my macros. And I'm going to do another photo shoot, but this one's going to be a bit more fun. So instead of doing it in a gym, I'm going to be going into the centre of Manchester. I know Manchester quite well because, I know Manchester quite well because I used to live there. So there's some like really cool spots. There's a photographer that's done stuff there before. So we're going to get some cool shots on the bridges, just in the jeans, you know, in some proper gym wear, get some cool pictures for Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So there was a popular video that actually went viral. I won't say viral, but it's at 60,000 views, so viral for me, about me getting down to 10% body fat. So one of the other things I'm doing is showing my progress and how much body fat I'm at and how much body fat I'm going to be progressing to over the next sort of 11 weeks, I guess. So so that's what my plan is for the next 11 weeks. I'm starting now. I'm introducing my cardio, and then off the back of that, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be launching an online training course. So the online training course is something that I wanted to do so that I can reach more people. So as part of my business partner website, if you go to beyondeducated.com, you'll see that I do training packages, training programs, and they can be quite expensive. You know, I'm fully aware that you're right, yeah, that's Chris Paste, good lad. So I'm doing my packages are quite expensive. I get that, and some people have bought them, and I've done I've done some training programs for people, but I want to add more value. So the only way that I'm going to do this, I'm documenting my whole 12-week or 15-week training series, and I've got a platform that I'm going to use that I'm going to create the training program for. So anyone at any time can go in. It'll be, I'm not sure on the pricing structures and the plans at the minute. Hey dude, Lebanon man, absolutely cool. Yeah, I'm good today, I'm good. Hope you are as well. Cheers for tuning in. And so the idea is that with this platform, I can put everything online, all the videos, so there'll be like 15 videos for each different week talking you through like how I've progressed, and then comparing it to how you can progress. And so, you know, if you wanted to go on a cut, rather than being committed to me, committed to my timescales, committed to me emailing, doing client check-ins and things like that, you can go in and you can follow the program as far as you need to so that you can get all the tools and resources from online. So on there's going to be a full 15-week training program, which will be a hypertrophy style training program that I've used before, tried and tested. I know it works. There'll be a schedule. There'll be a schedule on there of like when to diet, when to put your nutrition in, what you're supposed to eat, and how to adjust. And then different weeks in, week out. Like if you cock up, if you're doing well, how to stay on track and how to adjust each week. So more of that will come and sort of spill out in the wash over the next few weeks, but that's going to take a lot of effort and time to put up. So that's the kind of plan, and then obviously I'll have all the photos and stuff that sit around that, that then I can market it well and, you know, offer people a closed private Facebook group so that we can all have discussions and talk about our goals, talk about our ambitions. And it will be predominantly focused on fitness and health, but it won't just be focused on that. It will be also focused on, you know, motivation, achieving your goals, which is, you know, what the channel's all about. So stick with me, because as I get closer to the actual photo shoot period, what I will be doing is I'll be documenting them in a vlog style videos that I did last time. So if you go through, I think I had a playlist last time that was a vlogging style playlist, particularly as I got closer to those days, as I got closer to the photo shoots. I did one every single day. Now I've got a summer holiday. I'm going away this year with the baby. Those of you know, I've just had a little baby Theo. Baby Theo. And so I'm going to be going away with the family, and I want to get into good shape in about 11 weeks and then maintain, probably bulk and put a little bit of weight on, and then maybe 3 or 4 weeks out, just tidy my diet up a little bit so that I'm kind of ready for the holiday, ready for the beach. And so that's going to be really exciting. In amongst that, I've got loads of other stuff going on with my own work, baby, keeping myself fit, juggling everything around. And so somehow I've got to try and find the time to set my priorities up right and make sure I know which goals are going to be top of the list and which ones are going to have to sacrifice. So, for example, tonight I'm missing the gym. I don't want to miss the gym, but I've had to do tax returns. I've had to do stuff online. I've had to do client check-ins. I'm doing this live stream. And so there's no way that I can fit everything in. I'm cooking a dinner for the family. So that's cool. I'm all right with that. And because I'm doing my Les Mills stuff at the gym as well, because I'm a certified Les Mills instructor at Nuffield in Bolton, I get to keep on top of my classes and get paid for the classes and do the elements of cardio that I get along with my instructing classes as well. So that's how I'm going to do a lot of my cardio in this one. So I'm going to be doing some fasted cardio. Cheers, Maurice. I'm going to be doing some fasted cardio. I'm going to be doing some cardio during my classes at the gym, and hopefully that will be enough to shred my weight. And you'll see as you progressively go through the program that I do online, you'll see how it starts off kind of slow and then gradually progresses and becomes more intense the further you go along. So, ticked off a couple of things that I wanted to discuss. That was the YouTube rules, the YouTube kind of changes to the partnership program. If you are watching this still at this stage, 17 minutes in, or you're just chipping in and skipping along on the replay, please subscribe to the channel. I've got about 30, 40 subscribers that I need to get left till I get to the big 1,000 subs. Which, for those of you that know the effort and time and energy that I've put into the channel, know what that means, because I haven't bought any subscribers. I haven't gone out and actively said, oh, I'll just pick up a few here, buy here, fake accounts or anything like that, which I did actually do, and I'll openly admit with my Instagram account, when I first started up, I bought 500 subscribers, and to be honest, it was the worst thing I ever did. I would never do it again, because now I have no context around who is on my Instagram channel, who's actually supporting me, and so that's why my Facebook page is actually quite low in terms of subscribers. My Instagram's grown steadily, and it's something that I'm going to come on to actually now. But yeah, don't buy subscribers, don't do it. Do it for the cause, do it for what you believe in. That's the reason I do it. I've had other kind of business channels and stuff in the past with a few mates, and we've bought a few subscribers or followers, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work because you don't get the engagement. You don't get the engagement that you need when you're trying to embrace people and help people become part of the community. So we've got a few people kind of in now. Don't be shy to kind of hit up the messages and say hello. There's it's as much of a Q&A this as it is a kind of talk through some of the stuff that I'm doing. So feel free, pop your questions up. They'll come up and I will do my best to answer them. So, hi Miles, how's it going, mate? Hope you're well. I've just been talking about the changes to the YouTube partnership program and my plans to set up an online training program instead of my online coaching in the summer. So and the fact that I'm going on a 12-week cut now. So, just wanted to talk about something actually that probably be of interest to you as well, Miles, and other people that dial in, and that is Instagram that I've just been talking about. People buying followers. What's he saying? Yeah, that's a mate of mine. He's dialed in. He's talking about going blading. We used to do backflips on the vert ramp at the skate park in Bolton. Believe it or not, or front flips, whatever it was. He was always a bit better than me, to be fair. But I was ruthless nonetheless. Put my life on the line for those blades. So yeah, I mean that's an interesting thing because we've always been fit. Like the people that I've hung around with, we've always kind of done stuff, done rugby and things like that when we were younger. So yeah. So yeah, coming on to the point I wanted to talk about on Instagram. Instagram's a real funny one for me because I initially started off my Instagram account and I post something on Instagram daily. But what I don't do on Instagram that I do on YouTube is I don't engage. So I know that on Instagram I should be going onto pictures, looking at people's stuff, interacting, commenting, liking other people's pictures. But I get so annoyed with Instagram for a number of reasons that I actually don't commit myself to do that. The main reason is, the reason I do it more on YouTube is because I know the time and effort that it takes for people to put, to do stuff on YouTube. And so I get more out of it because I can get people's personalities across more on video that you can't necessarily do on Instagram. Instagram's fucked. Excuse my French, sorry, there might be kids watching. Instagram's screwed, and I'll tell you why. You've got these people, yeah, that are high flying, millions of followers, and get loads and loads of engagement, and that's great. But you get people that are around the 1,500, 2,000, up to 10,000 followers, and you have just so many people now that are using these bots, and it's destroying the platform. What's happening is, excuse me, what's happening on the platform is, it's getting hot in this room, man. If you go onto your followers on Instagram and you see who's liked what and who's not liked what you'll see is people have this person liked 8 pictures, or this person liked 8 pictures. And if you have a look at that, the chances are that that individual that is doing that is using a bot to like other pictures. And I've used a bot in the past as well, guilty of that. I was trying to get growth on Instagram, trying to get growth, and I realised that it's just absolutely stupid because it's killing the platform. So then what you get, in addition to the bots, is so you're getting engagements that are not actual engagements because people are liking it. You get follows that are actually follows that aren't real because people aren't actually following you. And then what you're getting is these comments, and people must get them all the time. So you set up a number of hashtags associated with whatever theme you've put yours up with, like gym, fitness, health, and all this kind of stuff. And then the bot goes and it comments a generic comment like, yes, great profile, check me out, great picture, all that kind of stuff. And I just get them. I get like 5, 6, 7 on all these posts and comments, and it just disheartens me because Instagram is a great platform because you can really get some cool pictures that look good, integrate with captions and motivate people. But what is happening with all these bots and all these things that people are doing is no one knows what's real anymore. And so it's one of my gripes with Instagram, and I'm sort of weighing up at the minute whether I want to jump in a bit more head first with Instagram, start getting involved, or keep coasting and focus more of my energy on YouTube. I'll always have Instagram. My Facebook will be what it is. It's very small anyway. But YouTube's my passion. YouTube's what I care about. Making videos, making content is something I absolutely love. Something I want to keep doing. So that's what I will do. I'll continue to do that. And the second thing around Instagram is it's turning a bit spammy. I don't know what your thoughts are. So like people reposting. Obviously, if you go to YouTube now, what you'll see is like how to grow your Instagram following by 5,000 followers in a day, or 100,000 I've seen even in a day. And so what they say is they go on, get the hashtags, get viral videos, repost it, get other people to repost your videos. And the problem with that is it becomes spammy because people keep regurgitating the same content, and that's part of the reason, linking back to the first point about the YouTube partnership changes, that I think YouTube are making the changes, because if you go on YouTube, you can see videos recycling and going over again, and it's the same videos, and people are making money from other people's content. So it's not a complaint this at all. It's more of something that frustrates me with the platform on Instagram that I wish was addressed. The bot thing in particular, and it seems that Instagram's kind of turned a blind eye to it. And so think I'll stick with Instagram. I don't have any ambitions to focus and build that anymore. I'll continue to post regularly in engagement, but really YouTube's going to be my focus. So I'm going to do a full video soon so that I can edit it and make it a bit nicer in terms of YouTube stuff on how much money I make on Instagram, how much money I make on YouTube, my kind of views, session times, watch time, and subscriber growth and ideas, and why I think my channel's grown. So I'm now at a kind of position where I was getting maybe 1 subscriber every day, 1 subscriber every other day, and you'll see about 6 weeks ago I ended up reaching 500 subscribers in the space of 2 months. All of a sudden my subscribers have shot up. Now, interestingly enough, my engagement has gone up from my subscriber base, but it hasn't gone up proportionately to the amount of subscribers that I've got. And I have some spammy YouTube accounts subscribing to my YouTube channel, which I haven't got any major issues with, but I also wonder what they're doing. You know, if someone subscribes to you but hasn't watched your content, I get that not everyone will comment, you know, are they actually engaging? Cheers, Miles. I'll catch you soon, mate. I'm finishing up soon, guys. I've got another 3 minutes. It's going to be a half an hour session, this one. So yeah, and the last thing really then to touch on, because I've got 3 minutes left, if anyone's got any questions, post them below, but the last thing I wanted to touch on was motivation and the key to getting motivated now. On Wednesday, it's the 31st of January. Some people have made New Year's resolutions, some people have stuck to them, some people haven't. I know Chris Maffey that was watching this, I don't know if he is now, had resolutions that he made. He makes them every year and sticks to them. And my resolutions, I didn't make them this year. And normally every year I write down my goals. I write down my goals on a piece of paper and I seal them in an envelope. And then I come back and I look at them at the end of the year. And interestingly, what happens is, even if I haven't achieved that goal, normally what happens by the end of the next year, I have achieved it. And I think that's like a psychological implant in my brain that kind of makes me go and strive and do that. So I'd recommend to you, if you haven't done your goals yet, do them in February, write them down and write down your goals and what you want to achieve, because that's what I'll be doing soon. And so, particularly with regards to your weight loss goals in January, you may have had a good January, may have done dry January, you may not have done. But what I'd say to you is, in terms of your focus for February, is try not to think of it in months, but try and think of your fitness as a goal that you're going to pursue to the end of the year, and try and work out the balance of your lifestyle and how you're going to actually strike the right balance of your right foods, your right amount of alcohol, sleep, gym and everything. And spend February working that out to strike the right balance, because if you're going on fad diets, you're going on crash courses to eat, you know, low calorie diets and all this kind of stuff, they're just not going to work and they're just not going to be sustainable. So that's about it from me today. I didn't really want to cover much else. I guess everyone else is kind of dropping off now, but I just yeah, I would love to know people's thoughts, people that have watched the video on the things that I've covered, which were today the YouTube partnership program changes. Does it impact you, or are you just a normal YouTube viewer? You don't really care. What are your goals and your plans for the summer? Are you on a cut? Are you on a bulk? Are you just looking to maintain? Are you going to share your goals with another community? Do you just keep them to yourself? All those kind of things. Touched on kind of like, you know, advice on weight loss. And remember that in the summer, probably around June time, I'll look to have a full, complete online coaching program available that isn't a coaching program. It's an online course, sorry, I should say, that really will give people the ability to download all the resources they need in one place with a video that takes you through everything you need to get the body and the physique and the health and the mindset that you need. And then lastly, really, just wanted to say, have a good Sunday evening. Make the most of it. Hope you've got a fun day tomorrow at work, and I'll catch you again soon. Hit me up if you've got any video ideas, any questions on fitness and health. Remember, my email is adam@beyondeducated. I'm always willing to help people out and you know, give you advice, point you in the right direction. So finishing up. So appreciate that. I'm going to wait now 5 seconds till this is 30 minutes. Did I drag that on long enough? I think so. All right, cheers guys. Thanks everyone. I'll speak to you soon.